Good morning, everybody. Welcome to another edition of Bedford County Sports Talk Live. I'm David Thomas, Jason Boyette, Kenny Parker, Mr. Bill Anderson sitting over here with some scores for us.
We got some.
Yeah, before we dive into them, let's take a break from our sponsors. First Bank here in Shelbyville, right here on Madison Street. And we also have
Kincaid
Service
Company
and Piggly Wiggly. Save big at the pig. Let's hear from our sponsors and we'll be right back.
Shop local at Shelbyville Piggly Wiggly, down home, down the street. From farm fresh produce and hand-cut meats to pantry staples, dairy, frozen favorites, and household essentials, we've got your list covered at hometown prices. Don't miss our weekly ad and truckload meat sales. Open 7 a.m. to 9 p.m. daily. Visit 874 Union Street, Shelbyville, or call 931-684-1363. Follow us on Facebook for the latest specials. Shop local. Save big at the pig.
At Kincaid Service Company, we've proudly served Middle Tennessee since 1934. Families across the region trust us for quality furniture, appliances, electronics, and the kind of service only a hometown business can provide. From living room sets and dining collections to washers, dryers, refrigerators, and the latest in home entertainment, Kincaid has everything you need to make your house a home. And when it comes to a great night's sleep, our showroom features leading brands of mattresses, offering comfort and quality you can count on. We don't just sell products, we stand behind them. When you buy your appliances or electronics from Kincaid, our expert service team is here to keep them running for years to come. It's the kind of care that sets us apart. For value, selection, and service you can trust, visit Kincaid Service Company today, locally owned and community strong.
On game day, winning is everything. But life's big wins happen off the field. When you win a heart. When you win their trust. When you win their respect. First Bank's community banking is perfect for life's big wins because of what we're big on. You. Make us part of your team for life's biggest wins.
All righty, welcome back to Bedford County Sports Talk Live. Bill, you got some scores for us? We got a little basketball,
got a lot of basketball
district
guys.
Action taking place, and we had some playing games. And let's
Good
go over the
games
scores.
last night.
Yeah.
Hey, Tuesday, Shovel Girls have not won a region game all year long. They played Coach Turner in Warren County, who beat them 2 times.
Yeah.
It was 13-10 at halftime. That's a football game, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
30-27.
Several field goals kicked in
The
that one.
Eaglettes hit a buzzer beater.
Buzzer beater. 30 foot.
Janiyah Leslie, 16 points in the 30 from one player.
There you go.
Yeah.
Big win. Now they play
Gives them
Cookville.
three more
Extend their
games.
season.
Now they play Cookville today at 2:00
Give them 3
at
more
Coffee
games.
County.
They're at Coffee County
Yep.
this afternoon.
That's
Okay,
what
so
time it is.
everybody
2 o'clock.
Coffee
So
County.
they guaranteed 3 more games because they won that game.
Yep.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah, they're
Yeah.
playing 2 games in the district, 1 game in the region.
All right, the boys. First of all, the playing game was the Cookville Warren County game, and this was the game. Cookville was the low seed, even though they're really good, and they beat Warren County to make the tournament 68-65. So the 5 seed in this tournament plays the 1 seed in Shelbyville at 3:30. Right after the girls' game, the cool thing is
The
the
Shelby
boys. So
plays
if you go up,
This is the most confusing district I've ever seen.
Yeah.
I mean, 1 through 5. I mean, you look at their records and you look at, we went to Cookville, beat them. Cookville
Soundly.
came back here and beat us.
That
Right.
mean they're all pretty much
They're all about the same.
About the same.
I don't know.
I still say Shovel and Cookville, talent-wise,
Should be the best team.
are the top. Yeah, they're 1-5.
I agree.
So this will be interesting today because Cookville and Shelbyville, I don't think Cookville's going to just lay down in a zone like the rest of them do on us. They're going to play with us and it's going to go up. That'll be a fun game to watch.
Yeah.
This ought to be a good one.
Who does? What about Coffee County boys? Where do they fit in the mix?
They're number 2. They
They're
play
number
Lincoln
2,
County
okay.
today.
To
Play
me,
tonight at
they're
7:30.
to me they should be number 5
I agree.
based on the talent level. But when you have 7 on the floor,
Sometimes you do.
sometimes it's hard. I didn't say that.
I think
Did
they
I
play
say
at
that?
7:30 tonight.
Yeah.
And I believe their girls were the number 1 seed and the boys are the 2 seed. I believe that's
The
right.
girls would be number 1. Yeah.
Coffee County girls are always pretty good.
Yeah.
They've won
Lake
the
County
district.
girls
Like,
pretty good too.
I think they've won the district like 6 or 7
Yeah, I
years in a
think they
row.
have too.
So,
Yeah, the last 10 years they've
yeah.
dominated that.
And well, the Cookville girls, I take that back. The Cookville girls are the 1 seed, not Coffee County.
Oh, really?
They're the
Okay.
1 seed. They play Shelbyville. So Shelbyville is the 5 seed playing the 1 seed in Cookville in girls. So Cookville actually won the region this year.
Oh, really?
Okay. Well,
Coffee was second.
that's a surprise.
Yeah.
All right, Thursday, Summertown and Cascade. Hard to beat a team 3 times, Kenny.
I tell you what, Cascade did not shoot the ball well at all, and did not rebound the ball well at all. Missed a lot of open shots. I bet they were out rebounded 15 or 20 rebounds offensively and defensively, and still had a chance to win. At the end, they went in at halftime, they were up by 6, and then they wound up getting beat by about 6.
Beat by 7.
So that puts them on the road now, right?
That'll put them on the road, and then turn around in the next game, you'll give the score. The community Loretta game was almost a carbon copy of the Cascade game, because community went in at halftime up 5, and then they got beat. But second half hurt both of them. But again, I still think, and I said it last week, if both teams win, they got a chance to play each other in the region finals. Well, they didn't win. I never expected both of them to lose.
I didn't either.
But they're still both
Right.
in the same bracket. I still think they can play. And I honestly feel that 1 through 4 in this district will beat 1 through 4 in the next district. But I know Cascade and Community both lost, and you'll go over that.
Loretta 41-26 wound up being the final after Community had the 5-point lead. Second half didn't go their way.
And Communities had one of their guards. She's a sophomore. She's a good softball player too. Went down with a knee injury, and she dislocated her knee. Her kneecap sort of went sideways a little bit on her. I saw her last night at the game. She was walking, but she was limping.
Well, good thing it's not ACL or
Right,
something
it's
like
not
that.
ACL. She was walking, but both of them will go on the road, and I'm not sure where they go.
Well, they got to play the consolation game against each other, right?
Well, they'll play.
Yeah.
That's at 3:00 today. The Cascade girls. It's a battle of Bedford at 3:00 for the girls, and then turn around, and it's going to be a battle of Bedford and the boys in the consolation also. And now all of that's today at Cascade, starting at 3:00.
Well, Cascade boys got beat 49-46 against Summertown, but boy, they played them tough, didn't they?
That was, and again, they were
Yeah.
Jason.
Yeah, we were both
Go ahead.
there.
Got a comment. Scott Spray is feeling better. He's with
He
us.
is feeling
And Dan
better,
Reed's in there. He said PG got hurt for the Queens just before half.
Right.
Hurt us. That's who you're talking about.
That was a big. You could just see the air just.
Yeah.
Because she's a point guard.
Yeah, she's dishing the ball.
She handles it.
Yeah.
She's a good ball player.
Yeah.
But Community, which one?
Loretta
You said?
Community 45-41. Community gave them all they wanted.
Hey,
I mean, they were both fantastic games, weren't they?
with 3 minutes left to
Bo-
go in
both
both
teams had- yeah.
games, the team that got beat in both games
Yeah.
was up
Yeah.
and had a chance. And then at
Both
the
had a
end,
chance.
Cascade's down 3, had a great shot at the end.
I mean, yeah.
Had a great
Very-
shot,
yeah.
and then 4 or 5 putbacks.
Yeah.
When they were only down 2,
Couldn't get it. Just couldn't get to
it
go. Yeah.
They were down 2, had a shot at the end with about 4 seconds left or 5, 3, boom, boom, didn't go in. Had about 4 putbacks under the goal, couldn't get them to go in. Summertown got the rebound. They had the foul, went down, hit one of their shots,
Yep.
and then missed a shot at the buzzer to tie the
It was
ball
2
game.
fantastic games.
It
I'm
was-
glad I
they
went
were
last
both-
night. It was good.
Both really, really good basketball
crowd, too.
games. Pretty good crowd
Yeah.
for the Bedford County and Loretta and Summertown.
Right.
That's a long trip. They
Yeah, it's a
didn't bring
long
whole
trip.
lot.
Yeah.
But it'll be interesting today.
Everybody's playing today. We got Shovel and Cookville playing, boys and girls. And then you've got the same thing with the Cascade Community.
Yeah.
Okay, let's advance this out. Let's say we move forward. We got Mondays and Tuesdays are going to be full, right?
Next week's going to be a busy week.
Yeah.
I think it's Monday and Tuesday. I know for me, we got to get a bus for Cascade girls and community girls. And they're going to go to Parsons Riverside, Lewis County, Hickman County, East Hickman. There are only 4 teams in that one. So, and then when it all comes back together after the satellite, the first round, it's all at East Hickman.
Have y'all had a hard time finding stuff? I know Coach T has always been the go-to place, but now
here in
it's
this tournament,
not the same.
Here, when it gets into the district tournaments and stuff, the
Yeah.
reason you don't see it in Coach T, because you see all your stuff in because the coaches submit their schedules at the first of the year.
Yeah.
They're not submitting whoever's in charge of the tournament or whatever is not submitting.
Do they have
games.
somebody in charge?
Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
Well, and here's the deal. I know.
Right.
You know, not only is the girl for Cascade, Janie DeMumbrium, Coach DeMumbrium, coaching her basketball, she's heading up the concession. She's over the hospitality.
Oh,
ring.
really?
So
I tell you what, man.
She was doing both of that.
Really?
You know, I was asking if y'all had seen some of this stuff. The reason, because before you could drive down Madison Street and catch all, every time somebody's playing, when they're playing, it was lit up on all the marquees in town. I mean,
don't see it much no more.
No, I don't know, man. We got to get some community pride back, and we got to get.
I couldn't even find the fact that Shelbyville played Cookville on Coach T till this morning when I went to work.
I still ain't seen it.
They got it up for the boys, but not the girls.
And again,
how I found out is I contacted either coach or I contact parents to find out when they're playing.
It may have been a parent or a coach. Somebody's got to turn it into whoever Coach T is, whatever that is.
Somebody got to turn it in.
Well, I would think whoever's hosting the tournament, if Coffee Candy's hosting it, you would be blaring it out on social media. Hey, we've got a tournament over here. Come buy tickets, right? And I would think I would want my championship game on Saturday, and not on Monday or Tuesday.
And it's not even in on the TSSAA website, like stuff like it used
to. TSSAA, you can go and see whatever you want to see. You can't see it now.
All right, we got Dan Reed back in there. Hickman girls or Decatur Riverside is where Cascade and the Vikings are going most likely. You were just talking about that.
And then I think the boys I saw was Lewis County. Lewis County, Hohenwald, and Hickman County. I think they're the two playing.
Yeah,
the one the boys. So.
I had another hour to drive. You're going to Parsons Riverside. That's
a good little hike.
Yeah, both of them are all good little hikes.
And Shovel, it looks like, matches up. We talked about a minute ago with Cleveland down there,
and it's there. And I'm not sure.
Hey, it's in the state, man.
The other side, different time zone.
Yeah, different time zone. It's on the planet.
Yeah. They'll probably satellite their first game. So, but then I'm not sure once they play their first game. I'm not sure who's hosting. I think somebody said it might be Coffee County again. It's hosting the
might be.
Final Four.
We don't know for sure.
Whoever it is this year, it'll be the other side.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be I thought it was the Chattanooga region was hosting the things. What I was told.
Well, they do it even odd.
Right.
So I don't know.
But you're right. If it was our side, it would be at Coffee County.
Yeah.
Not as far to drive.
I'm gonna have my coffee. You're gonna have some of your coffee too. We're all drinking coffee.
Just buy us a second house in Manchester.
Right, for real.
Tournament.
All right, Bill, what do we got baseball wise? I know things are kicking up. We're trying to figure out who's starting to play when and all that. Kenny, you starting to do a little umpiring. You've already done
some. Last week.
Yeah.
My stuff got rained out today. And then I've got a regular season game scheduled for Tuesday.
A regular season middle
school game Tuesday.
Nice.
Wow.
And then
so here we go.
Next week, Saturday next week. We'll be talking about, because that following Monday, high school ranks it up.
Right. Now, Cascade baseball team, from what I understand, aren't they going to Florida for a tournament? When is that?
I'm not sure. I'm working on the bus schedule right now, but yeah, they're going. That is usually, we have a lot of teams around that'll go during their spring break to go down to one of those. Mm-hmm. I mean, it's pretty, just like Riverdale. When Riverdale has their big Warrior Club, there's a lot of those northern teams
that come down.
They come down to do that during their spring break time. That's a lot of people do that.
Yeah, I know Cascade has already had a baseball game, a scrimmage of some sort.
It may have been a
and they're going wide open.
Yeah,
and here we are. What is it?
Shovel scrimmage 12. I know.
Shovel's had a few scrimmages already.
Scrimmage Laverne, I think, too.
Yeah, so that's going to get kicked off.
Next week we're going to have the community baseball coach on, Parker Guns.
Right, he'll be on with us. Yeah, it'll be good to have him. Find out what's going out there in the community. Mm-hmm. I mean, we got a community guy on here right now, Dan Reed. He can tell us all about everything.
He can.
We need to have Dan on. Dan, you need to come on here and give us the lowdown on what's going on.
Dan, you can sit in my seat. I'll let you wear my hat.
Well, he can sit. No, he don't wear your hat.
He'll wear
your Alabama hat. I guarantee.
But you know, guys, really good job about Cascade Community Girls coaches. We've already mentioned that. But the boys programs at both schools were not very good last year. They both wound up and had pretty decent.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
Both of them.
Yeah, all of our county schools had bright moments this year.
We've been competitive all the
yeah,
way across.
and the
And I'm
Cascade.
gonna, I've made a comment that I think the girls district will win all of their first round region games. It wouldn't surprise me if the boys didn't do the same thing, because this boys district is pretty. I mean, Jason, you saw how close they work together, and I think they got a good chance, even though they got to go on the road. I think they got a good chance. And you're talking about, I know we cover them a little bit, but you know, the district over here with Tullahoma and Franklin County, you know, Franklin County girls were the number 1 seed and Tullahoma girls were the number 2 seed. They both got upset.
Yeah.
So the number 1 and number 2 will be playing for the consolation in that region.
And Tullahoma boys have had a good year. They're like 24-3 or 23-4, something like that. Right. They got one of the better records around. That's something our county has not got as a good record, except for the Cascade girls. They're single-digit losses. Everybody else has got double-digit losses, but they still have had. They're above 500. I think most everybody.
One thing that's helped Tullahoma, let's just face it, is they've been able to play 3A ball here.
Yeah,
in a lot of these sports.
Well,
and it's helped them.
We'll find out, because I think they're playing about 6 seniors.
Yeah,
I know.
Yeah,
I know. Listening as I'm traveling to the games, I'm listening to the Tullahoma radio, and they're usually always on. And when they call their starting 5, they're all senior.
And they're smart, and they're like me and you, like they're a little bit more old school.
They're well
coached. They know how to play a zone.
But it helps you that you're not playing 4A or 5A, whatever basketball, that you're playing 3A basketball.
But they're still good basketball.
It's good, but it's just, I just do not think there's that much difference in the size of the school at Tullahoma and Shelbyville. I just don't think there's that big a difference.
Their number-wise, there's quite a bit of difference.
Oh, I think there is too, but I think it might be by design.
Yeah, but it's talent. I mean, it's talent too. Their per capita talent level is different than ours, because we've only got, well, it's just a different vibe. You got a lot of kids.
Well, Coffee County's got a great big school now. Right. Before it wasn't that way, and that's where a lot of the kids are going too.
Well, you know,
but I think Tullahoma does a really good job with student management.
Student management.
Tullahoma is a city school.
Yeah,
they're a city school.
No buses.
No buses. Well, they have buses, but they don't bus them to school.
Right.
They have buses, but they are a city school. Where Manchester, so
you ride the bus, you had to go to Coffee County. Can't go to Tullahoma.
Tullahoma reminds me more of Page and some of those Franklin schools, Williamson County schools, than it does. It's different than our little
Page and all that.
Yeah. It feels a little bit more exclusive and more private than.
I don't disagree.
Coffee County is different though.
Sure.
Yeah. Well, guys, we got anything else high school? That's about it. That wraps us up for high school.
No,
wrestling. Yeah. Tell us about wrestling, Kenny.
Sheffield is sending 3 girls. Their best, the one that I was talking about, my bus driver's granddaughter, was winning her match pretty good, and the official lost his whistle, and the Sheffield girl had it in her hand, and he yanked it out of her hand and cut her hand. So she's out of the deal. That was their best rush, but they're sending 3 back today.
Yeah, I saw that.
Which is when you get to go back on Saturday. That's really good. So they've got 3 girls going back today. Community has a boy going back today. Cascades wrestlers got put out yesterday, but Sheffield has 3 girls going back. Would have had 4. But have 3 girls, and I apologize, I don't know what their names are.
Shovel boys out in wrestling.
Shovel boys are out, and community boys have a guy going back today. Is what they call, when you go back on the Saturday, you're either automatically in the championship or you're back in what they call the blood battles.
Yeah.
So you keep wrestling for 3rd, 4th, 5th, and 6th, because they go out to 6 places.
Right. All right. Well, let's take a break. We're going to come and talk a little college basketball and some other college news. Before we do that, let's hear from our sponsors. The Pig. Save big at the Pig. Bill, you been out there lately?
Yes, they got a real butcher.
Yeah, they got a real butcher.
He ain't cut you, did he?
You want to make crackling cornbread, all sorts of stuff like that? They got cracklings.
Yeah.
Old school
best
stuff.
steaks around.
They do have great meat.
Steaks around.
Great,
no doubt.
great, fantastic.
Good.
Also, we got First Bank here on Madison Street. And
Kincaid.
Service.
Company.
all right, we're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back, talk a little college basketball and some other college news. We'll hear from our sponsors and be right back.
Shop local at Shelbyville Piggly Wiggly, down home, down the street. From farm fresh produce and hand-cut meats to pantry staples, dairy, frozen favorites, and household essentials, we've got your list covered at hometown prices. Don't miss our weekly ad and truckload meat sales. Open 7 a.m. to 9 p.m. daily. Visit 874 Union Street, Shelbyville, or call 931-684-1363. Follow us on Facebook for the latest specials. Shop local. Save big at the Pig.
At Kincaid Service Company, we've proudly served Middle Tennessee since 1934. Families across the region trust us for quality furniture, appliances, electronics, and the kind of service only a hometown business can provide. From living room sets and dining collections to washers, dryers, refrigerators, and the latest in home entertainment, Kincaid is everything you need to make your house a home. And when it comes to a great night's sleep, our showroom features leading brands of mattresses, offering comfort and quality you can count on. We don't just sell products, we stand behind them. When you buy your appliances or electronics from Kincaid, our expert service team is here to keep them running for years to come. It's the kind of care that sets us apart. For value, selection, and service you can trust, visit Kincaid Service Company today, locally owned and community strong.
On game day, winning is everything. But life's big wins happen off the field. When you win a heart. When you win their trust. When you win their respect. First Bank's community banking is perfect for life's big wins because of what we're big on. You. Make us part of your team for life's biggest wins.
All time in.
All righty. Welcome back in here to Bedford County Sports Talk Live. Bill, you got a bunch of numbers and stats written down
What
over
he got
here.
stuff rolled all over that paper.
All right, Tuesday night, big upset. Kentucky gets beat at home by Georgia, 86-78.
He sounded like that made him happy.
It did. Anytime I can
Do
see
you like?
Kentucky-
You don't
looks
like
like he's a
Kentucky?
Kentucky losing basketball, it's a good thing.
Oh, it's a good thing. All right.
A&M beat Ole Miss 80-77. They've been on a losing streak, but this was probably the game of the year. Number 20 Arkansas against number 25 Alabama. 117, 115 in double overtime. Arkansas had 3 chances to tie or win it at the buzzer, and they miss a dunk at the
Missed
end.
the dunk at the buzzer. I heard.
And all they had to do was tip it in instead of dunk it, and he tries to dunk it and misses it.
Yep.
But a great game.
Did they play any defense in that game?
Well, that was double overtime.
It was double overtime.
Yeah,
Yeah, there
but
was
still,
defense, but they are
117.
so good athletically. In this game, Darius Acuff scored 49 points. He's a freshman for Arkansas. That's the most points ever by a freshman against a ranked opponent in the history of NCAA basketball.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Auburn, how about this one? Stephen Pearl
Yeah.
is fixing to get run out of Auburn. He
There,
goes
well,
down to
you knew that
Mississippi
was
State
gonna
and
happen.
loses 91-85. I think they're out of the tournament. I don't think they make the tournament. Vanderbilt was down 21 with 4 or 5 minutes to go, and they lost 81-80, but they roared back in the end. The Volunteers had a big win, 89-66 over Oklahoma. They'd emit 29 points at par, 18 points, but the guy they've got to play, guys. This Dwayne Brown guy's got to play.
I like him.
I do too.
Who did he play
He can
for?
finish. Tennessee.
Tennessee.
Oh.
He's
Tennessee and
6'9".
Vandy play today, don't they?
They did play today.
Yeah.
Play
Thought I
today
heard
in
that on the
Nashville.
radio. I
How do
thought I
y'all
heard
see that
on
one
the
coming
radio.
out?
Well, Darius Miles, the kid that's been hurt for Vanderbilt, their second leading scorer, been out the last 5
Yeah,
games. He's back
He's
for this
back.
one.
Yeah.
I'm afraid Estrella's not going to play
Yeah,
again.
I don't think Estrella plays.
Here's the deal.
Who did he play for?
Tennessee. Kenny, you don't
Keep
keep
up
up
with all
with that.
this
What's
stuff.
wrong with you?
That ball
Here's the
ran.
deal.
I
If
know,
Tennessee
okay.
pounds the paint with the bigs, goes
Yeah.
inside, they're
Yeah.
going to win the game.
Okay.
If they try to shoot threes with Vanderbilt, Vanderbilt's going to whip them.
Yeah. I don't disagree with that
Can't
one.
turn it over. Got it. No, do not shoot threes.
It's a hard
and
place
go
to
inside.
play.
And it is a hard place
It's a
to
hard
play.
place to play.
Sound like just traditional basketball.
I would absolutely go in.
Like
If
you've been
somebody in the
talking
paint's
about.
catching it.
Go inside,
Basics.
but play your basics.
Well,
Yeah,
Tennessee's a lot
fundamentals.
bigger than Vanderbilt. That's the
Yeah.
advantage. Now you're going to take advantage of it. I've seen. Let's do it for.
But
a
with
half.
Estrella out, that makes a big difference. Out.
But still,
hurts.
We've still got a par. You still got the Brown kid. You still got
But
bigs.
will Vanderbilt allow them to play that way?
That's a good question.
Yeah, you got to stay out of foul trouble too.
Yeah.
You got to have your bigs on
You
the floor.
cannot have the stupid
Should be a
turnovers.
great
'cause
game.
The guard plays it favors Vanderbilt.
Is that the game of the day today in the SEC?
I would think so. It's at 1 o'clock. That's a
Yeah.
good one. You got Missouri and Arkansas later, and then Kentucky and Auburn. The game of the day is this one. This is it.
Bill be watching that Kentucky Auburn game.
He
won't
does.
It's at 7:30. I'll
He
probably not
likes
watch
that
that
big
one.
blue, don't he?
Yeah.
We're looking at the seeding right now. The number one seeds as of right now are Michigan, Duke, Arizona, Houston. Florida's projected as
Hey,
a
they
3
all
seed.
play each other today.
Uh-huh.
That
Michigan
one,
and,
I saw
Duke.
somewhere on the other day that 1, 2, 3, and 4.
All matched
All
up.
Neutral
matched
site
up.
games too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's a great day.
Mhm.
But Florida's a 3 seed projection. Vandy's a 4 seed. Bama, Arkansas a 5. Tennessee, Kentucky a 6. And then I would think Missouri and A&M. But to me, guys, if you don't have a 500 record in the Southeastern Conference, you don't need to go to the NCAA tournament.
I agree.
I don't think that's ridiculous.
No.
You can see where Florida's
Yeah.
11-2, Arkansas, Alabama, and Tennessee are all 9-4. Vandy, A&M 8-5, Kentucky's 8-5, Missouri's 8-5, Texas 8-5, and Georgia's 6-7. Then everybody else is 5-8.
So how many are
3 and
above
10.
500? How many does that give them?
9.
No, that's in the conference.
Right.
But
In the
there's
conference.
some of them they're at that magic number
Right.
on
That's
wins
right.
in the regular season, and they look at that 20.
Yeah.
I do.
That,
gotta have
to
20.
me looks
20
at
is a
that
big
20.
20 is a big deal.
All right, so
Yeah.
some of these others, Georgia, Auburn, some of them are going to
They'll
up there around
probably
the
put
20.
Georgia in,
Yeah,
but
they'll
I
get
don't
in
think they
there.
ought to get in.
There you go, looking at the left-hand column and
Yeah.
about all that other stuff.
Yeah.
But Auburn, I do not think is getting in. And that's
You
going to
don't
be the end of
think?
Pearl. No, I do not
What
think they're getting in.
where's he?
He
at
might
right
be a
now?
one and
Has he
done.
got 17
Why do
wins
you
this
think
year?
he's the
Something like
coach at Auburn right now? His last
Daddy
name's
named him
Pearl.
coach.
Well, that's
Yeah.
what way his daddy left it.
Last name Pearl. That's why he's.
I
there. That's
still
the only
wonder
reason.
why Bruce Pearl got out. Why did he just
There'll be
abruptly
something
get
coming.
out?
It'll come out eventually.
Is he going into politics or some rumor that he's going into politics?
No, he's not that either. I've got a feeling there's something else here, and that's why the politics wasn't going to work either. I don't know what it is, but
Well,
It's just odd that he got
are
out.
you saying there's
Maybe
a
coming back to
conspiracy?
Tennessee.
I'm saying there's probably extenuating
You
circumstances.
think he's coming
Insinuating
back to
circumstances.
Tennessee?
I don't think he's coming back anymore. I love the guy. I think he's a great coach.
Oh, he's a great coach.
Love
Fun
him.
guy. Just a great
Let's get
guy.
to the elephant in the room, Joey Aguilar.
Well, it's not an elephant in the room
Elephant.
anymore. It's cleared out.
You got tired, man.
He's out.
Oh.
He's not going to.
No,
Judge
he's
ruled
done.
against him.
All right, so
Yeah.
I ask y'all this question: you got him, Tennessee quarterback. Now, if he's going to continue playing, he's going to be playing pro football.
Mhm.
Is he going to end up in this spring league, or is he going to get a chance at
He'll
the
get a
NFL?
chance. Somebody will undraft.
Who's, yeah,
Somebody will undraft to give him a chance, and then if you don't make it,
That's why we have a Canadian football league.
yeah, that's it.
you know,
All right,
Warren Moon was never drafted.
He could be a-
no,
Yeah,
and he came back. Yeah,
and
He
was
could be a
Hall of
backup
Famer.
quarterback in that. He could hang around for a while.
You think so?
I think so.
what about Pavia?
I think yeah.
Pavia, I don't know if Pavia.
I think-
He might be drafted, but
Yeah.
somebody will give him a chance.
Yeah,
They said
he'll
his
play.
Senior Bowl practice sessions were horrendous.
Yeah, that's what I heard
because
too.
he's so short.
Yeah, but he was like,
But said his
5'9".
said his seven
He's
on
my height, yeah.
said his 7-on-7 stuff was short, but when they got into the game and he could scramble and ad lib,
Well,
went-
But that's
ad lib.
that's real game though.
Yeah.
yeah,
that's
and,
real
and
game.
here's what some of the guys have said. The scouts, their report was, and I read an article and it basically said he don't even like to take his first read. He was looking to run immediately. You do that in the NFL, you're gonna get killed.
Yeah.
It only takes one team to like you though.
Mhm.
That's true.
That's right.
It only takes
Who
one
is
team.
it? Who
I
is
don't
it?
know.
The
I hear the New
Raiders?
York Jets like him.
Really?
Yeah,
That's the rumor.
Well, that's a place quarterbacks go to die. That and the Browns.
Well, he fits the Raiders program.
I don't know how you do with that New York media coming after him.
Oh, he would.
You
He
imagine
would be
him-
in jail real quick.
Imagine those brothers showing up in New York.
Oh,
I don't see him getting
Uh,
drafted. I don't see the
I
one of them
don't
getting
either.
drafted. I don't see
Yeah.
the one of them playing NFL football to speak of.
Yeah.
Don't see it.
Yeah.
You got a bunch more stuff. Right
Just
there.
one other thing we'll mention. Rick Barnes won his 251st game at Tennessee. He is one of a very elect few coaches that have won 250 games at two schools.
Yeah. There's only a few.
And it's Rick Pitino, Eddie Sutton, Jim Calhoun, Bob Huggins, Ron Kruger, Bill Self, and Roy Williams. That's a pretty elite group right there.
It's a nice group to be in.
Mhm.
At 251 wins, Ray Mears at Tennessee, the all-time leader with 278. Barnes is going to have a shot come next year
Next year.
of beating that
You can do it.
How long does he stay?
as long as he's healthy. That's what I've heard. him
He's-
say.
I'd say a couple more years.
I
Well,
think. I
too.
think he's got more than that in him. I mean, you look at him; he's physically fit. I mean,
He
he
is.
runs
What's his
out there
age?
on the.
What's his
He's
age?
in what 70?
He's in his 70s.
He's probably 70. Yeah.
He's getting close.
72 or 3 maybe.
But he
Getting
has
close.
adapted to this level of basketball where the
He
other
has.
coaches couldn't. and wouldn't.
He's done well with transfer and NIL.
He has.
He's
And
done
you
well
got to give him
with
credit for that. He's got
Yeah.
somebody helping him or doing something. A lot of these coaches got out because of it.
Yeah.
Rick Pitino has
that.
excelled.
He almost
at
got better with it.
Something else in college you didn't bring up, and we hadn't talked. Well, you talking about football there for a minute ago. Did you see what the? Think about it. 2 years ago, would you ever thought the Indiana coach would be making $13.2 million a year?
And
that Mark Cuban money.
That's it.
Indiana head coach is making $13.2 million a year now, highest paid coach in college football.
that's crazy.
Superseded.
And deservedly so.
Yeah, superseded
He's the best
Kiffin.
coach in America.
Yeah, he is.
Kiffin at LSU and
Yeah.
Kirby at Georgia. They're only making 13 a year.
You know, I'm gonna mention this
That's
because I've been
pitiful,
waiting to
isn't
do this one. As soon as Alabama decides they're done with their coach, I can't wait to watch Lane Kiffin stab LSU and run to Alabama.
Hey, you think Alabama will take him?
I think, honestly, you guys tell me if you disagree. Let's say the Alabama guy had taken the Michigan job. There was a little room. Let's say he'd done it. I say Kiffin would have gone to Alabama, never coached one game at LSU.
He would do whatever he has to do.
He would have run to Alabama.
Yeah.
Now, whether Alabama would want him, I don't know.
That's the big question.
I like Kiffin.
I do too.
I like it.
But
A lot of baggage. in
yeah,
it.
he does.
A lot of baggage.
He's not a very loyal guy.
He's a Kiffin guy.
There ain't no doubt about it.
It's a
But I tell
Kiffin
you what,
guy.
I will say this.
Yeah.
I think he's a little more loyal to the person that used to be the head coach at Alabama.
Yep.
Than you give him credit for.
Well, sure.
But that because he
That meant for Nick Saban, he may not be
He
coaching
wouldn't have
football
been. He
anymore.
wouldn't have.
rehabbed.
Yeah.
How many coaches did Saban rehab?
There's no telling.
Sarkeesian
Rehab.
probably rehab.
Rehab. That's
I
a
like
good
what he
word.
said,
Yeah.
rehab.
Well, I mean,
Well, he
Sarkeesian
gave
would
them a
be coaching.
place
Yeah.
when they fell. Okay, he
I mean,
called them.
you look at the national championship game. They were both Alabama.
I think the Final Four, all of them were, weren't they?
You know how you see these parents with a little leash on their kid?
Yeah.
That's how I see Saban carrying
Yeah.
Kiffin around
Yeah.
everywhere. He
Yeah.
probably had
Yeah.
him on a little leash.
I was witness some of that at
Yeah.
a coaching clinic.
Well, the thing about Kiffin, he was great with the kids, but he was better with the coaches. He had them all compartmentalized, doing their job, focusing on their job.
Who's that?
Kiffin,
Saban.
Saban.
Nick.
Yeah. And Kiffin was in his box when he was at Alabama, and he did his thing there. Okay.
Well, and we say Saban resurrected Kiffin. Kiffin did the same thing for Nick.
He could have a little
No,
bit.
he did. He changed his whole offense. That's
Yeah.
why Nick got him to change because Nick knew he had to.
He's a smart coach.
He
to do
had
that,
he
though.
had to change
Yeah.
because his old 3 yards in a cloud of dust like we was playing knew that style had to change. So they were both good for each
How
other.
many coaches, though, bench Jalen Hurts in a national championship game, change quarterbacks, and come out and look totally different? Not many.
Not many.
Yeah, you knew right then Saban was the man when he pulled that one
Yeah.
off.
Yeah.
That was awesome.
All right, guys, let's take another break. We're going to come back and talk a little draft.
Yes.
I think Jason's got a lot of
Best
data
time,
for
best
us
time
on
of the year.
on draft time. So we're going to take a little break and hear from our sponsors, and we'll be right back.
Shop local at Shelbyville Piggly Wiggly, down home, down the street. From farm fresh produce and hand-cut meats to pantry staples, dairy, frozen favorites, and household essentials, we've got your list covered at hometown prices. Don't miss our weekly ad and truckload meat sales. Open 7 a.m. to 9 p.m. daily. Visit 874 Union Street, Shelbyville, or call 931-684-1363. Follow us on Facebook for the latest specials. Shop local. Save big at the Pig.
At Kincaid Service Company, we've proudly served Middle Tennessee since 1934. Families across the region trust us for quality furniture, appliances, electronics, and the kind of service only a hometown business can provide. From living room sets and dining collections to washers, dryers, refrigerators, and the latest in home entertainment, Kincaid has everything you need to make your house a home. And when it comes to a great night's sleep, our showroom features leading brands of mattresses, offering comfort and quality you can count on. We don't just sell products, we stand behind them. When you buy your appliances or electronics from Kincaid, our expert service team is here to keep them running for years to come. It's the kind of care that sets us apart. For value, selection, and service you can trust, visit Kincaid Service Company today, locally owned and community strong.
On game day, winning is everything. But life's big wins happen off the field when you win a heart. when you win their trust, when you win their respect. First Bank's community banking is perfect for life's big wins because of what we're big on. You. Make us part of your team for life's biggest wins.
All righty, welcome back in here to Bedford County Sports Talk Live. Bill, Jason, y'all got some draft data. Me and Kenny's going
We're going to sit back and listen
to
chime
this
in.
and chime
So
in.
I checked out 3 mock drafts. Of course, the mock draft, the NFL drafts in April. All 3 had Mendoza. Pick 2, Arvell Reese, David Bailey, Arvell Reese. 3, Reuben Bain Jr., the Francis Magua, however you say his name, the Miami guy. And Spencer Fano, offensive tackle from Utah. 4 is David Bailey, Jeremiah Love to the Titans, according to NFL.com. Reuben Bain. So Bailey and Bain are both Bailey, Bain, Jeremiah Love for the Titans.
I don't see the love.
And then at 5, it's Caleb Downs, Spencer Fano again, and the Magua guy. So a couple offensive tackles in there, several rush players, running back.
What I've seen, if you're going to get an offensive lineman that can help you, you better get them quick, because
There's 2 of them in here.
The higher end offensive tackles,
Yeah,
they're out there, but they're
Not limited.
Is there a chance we go that route?
Yeah.
What I have seen, there's only one offensive tackle that had a first-round grade on him, technically.
The Miami guy.
They
Do you
say
think
the
there's a
Utah
chance?
guys aren't. You're going to know when the combine comes up. I don't think the Utah guys are as athletic. They're good, but they don't have the measurables, supposedly athletically,
So, yeah.
that the Miami guys got.
Chance the Titans go that route?
Never. You're going to go. You got a defensive coach. You got great. This is the best edge rusher bunch there is. Surely you're going to be Reuben Bain, or it's going to be David Bailey. I don't know which one of the 2, but I'm fine with either one. Or if Arvell Reese slips here, Arvell Reese to me reminds me of Javon Curse. Remember the freak?
Oh, yeah.
That's who Reese
Oh, I
reminds
would love
me
to
of.
have Reese.
And they want to say, well, he had 6.5 sacks the first of the season. Yes. The coach at Ohio State's the one that quit letting him rush the quarterback and moved him back over here. And if you'll remember, Javon Curse played linebacker at Florida. He didn't play edge at Florida. He came to the Titans and had a great career with the Titans. That's who Reese reminds me of.
Had
He
a
was
great
so
first few years
Yeah.
with
He
the
did.
Titans, and then he just
He went to the
Injuries
Eagles.
got him.
Yeah.
And when he got up there, he just kind of fizzled.
Yeah.
But he
was
had
good.
those 4 or 5 good years and could run, man. Could run.
I project the Titans are fixing to do a couple things. You're going to see a lot of cap money spent on this. They're going to re-sign Jeffrey Simmons to another big deal, and they're going to give Peter Skoronski another extension and a great big deal. That's where some of your cap money's fixing to go probably in the next 2 weeks. I expect them to cut Calvin Ridley. They'll save $13.5 million. They're going to cut L'Jarius Sneed,
I see that.
$11.5 million.
I see that.
And unfortunately, I think they're going to cut Tony Pollard.
I think they're running back.
How much money do they save if they cut Pollard?
$7,250,000. The
Okay.
good news is there's free agents out here at running back.
How much
Brees
does a
Hall.
Brees Hall or Ken Walker cost?
They're
What
gonna
does that
Spot
cost?
track says $10.5 million for
They're
Brees
gonna-
I'm
Hall.
going for
They're gonna-
Walker.
They're going to cost more.
I like
Kenneth
both
Walker,
those guys.
$9.5 million.
That's a big upgrade
That's-
over Pollard. Though.
I take Walker.
I would too. Or Brees Hall. I'm fine with
So it's
either
just
one.
$3 million difference in Pollard and those 2.
I like Walker's running style.
And this is another deal. Pollard hadn't been making this much money, but when they do these contracts, it's backloaded to where
I'll tell you,
he didn't make $7
You
million.
talking
last year.
about somebody that really impressed me this last week is Patrick Mahomes taking that big cut. He saved them $43 million this year.
He could afford it.
But when you take the cut, it's made up
Yeah,
to
I
you
know.
in cold hard
Yeah,
cash.
I don't disagree, but to do
He's having to
that-
eat cheap this week, isn't he?
Yeah.
Poor
He
guy.
skipped a meal.
Eating a hamburger helper.
His cap number went from 70 million to 46 million, and they gave him 30 million in cash. That's
There
pretty
you
cool.
go. And that's what
That's
you
what
got
you
to
have
do
to
to
do.
be
You
a
have to do.
team player.
Yeah,
'Cause he-
Josh Allen's done it, fixing to do
Yeah,
it again.
and-
Brady, how many times did Brady
And
cut
they
to
said
get a
Mahomes
player?
has done this every year, but this was a big one for me for $43 million. But he understands that it ain't about me; it's about we.
Yeah.
It's about we. It's just not a one-man team. If I ain't got the
You got to
offensive
have other
line,
people around you.
and that's what he's probably saying. Hey, I'm cutting this money back. You better be getting me some offensive linemen to
Right.
protect
Well,
me.
speaking of Kansas City, is Kelsey gone? I think he's
I don't
done.
know. I don't know.
Rumor
I
has
think-
it his mom has come out and said he's finished.
Okay.
Uh,
He may
He
Publicly,
looked
but-
finished last year.
oh yeah,
He may just follow Taylor Swift tour around
But
everywhere.
a little disappointing, guys.
I think him and his brother will be hot commodities
On TV.
Yeah.
on the entertainment.
They
center.
could have their own show. You're right.
How many times do you see the Super Bowl MVP? They don't even attempt to sign the guy. That kind of shit. Walker
Yeah.
won the Super Bowl for
Yeah.
kind of.
Hey,
They
he
didn't
was
try to
good.
sign him. They got plenty of money.
they didn't do that, and they're still in their franchise.
Sell the
Seattle's
franchise
up for-
right after they win it.
Yeah.
What's
And
the
that-
age difference, Walker and Brees Hall compared to Pollard? What's
They're
their
both
ages?
about 25 years old. They're
And
both
Pollard's
coming off
what?
their rookie deals.
Pollard's what, 27, 28,
Pollard's 29.
29? Oh, I would
Get a
definitely
little
pay
long in the tooth.
I would
too.
definitely pay the $3 million to get one of those two then.
I just think it'd be a big upgrade right there over Pollard. I do.
And
like
nothing
Pollard.
helps your
Pollard's
quarterback
solid.
better than a good running back you can depend on behind you back there.
But you look at y'all brought up Juwan Jennings during the break. His spot track number is $22.5 million. Juwan Jennings isn't that good, guys.
Well, they're going
It ain't
to
happening.
be
He ain't making that now.
you're going to see people making more this year,
Yes.
getting more
Right.
because they elevated the
Right.
cap
Mhm.
and they know they've elevated it, so they're going to get it. It's just like the American people. You know, when you start making more an hour and your income gets
Yeah.
up, you're going to have to start paying more for your groceries than
Yeah.
they were because they know they can get it from you.
Yeah.
It's the same way with these.
Tyreek Hill cut. Spot
32
track has
years
him
old.
at 32 with $14.5 million. I wouldn't pay him $1 million. I want no part of that guy.
I know.
None.
I agree.
Alec Pierce of the Colts. I think they're fixing to re-sign him and cut Michael Pittman. Michael Pittman might be a good addition to the Titans if the Colts cut him. That might be a good one.
Would you want to get a marquee player as a wide receiver, or would you want to have three of these guys?
Just good,
That's what
consistent
I'm
guys.
thinking.
Well, here,
Which you'd rather
I'm
have?
going you can ask that to the Packer people because the Packers they've been ridiculed for the last 2 or 3 years. They don't have a wide receiver one.
Yeah.
They ain't got a wide receiver. Well,
Yeah.
they got a bunch of
Bunch of
twos
pretty
and
good
threes.
guys.
Yeah, that's what I'm
but,
saying.
But they don't have a one, so everybody's killing them because you ain't got a one.
Yeah.
Well, who needs a one? You give me about 3 threes or 2 3.
I'll take two twos.
I guarantee it. So you can't.
So where does
Key on something.
Dobbs fit in that mix?
Romeo Dobbs projected at $12 million. That's a little pricey. for
He's
me.
a 30, 35 catch player. Isn't
The
he?
guy that I watched last year's name's Tyquan Thornton for the Chiefs. Kept going deep in all those games. He's only
Yeah.
going to cost about $2 million. He can take the top off the defense. That's the type player. Or Jalen Naylor from the Vikings, who had a nice year. That's the kind of free agent moves I see the Titans making. What they've got to do is get some corners. And, man, there's some good corners. Seattle is going to let both of their corners go at 27 and 26, and they looked awfully good in the Super
Yeah.
Bowl to me. What are you doing, Seattle?
I know.
You've got $74 million, and you're letting your best players walk.
Hey, don't.
Isn't the owner selling out though? Isn't he selling
They're
out?
selling the team, but
But hey, don't question what they're doing. They're doing something that is right, and they've got arguably the best defensive mind in football right now, in their coach McDonald.
I love
Yeah,
it.
it's good.
And,
Yeah.
but he knows what's going on, and you know
Well, I would
they
love
may
Tyreek
be.
Woolen.
Here's the thing: they may be getting long in the tooth.
Mm.
So give up something.
No.
Get you
Kenneth
something
Walker,
back.
25. Job and Woolen are
We
26.
got a comment over. Cody Smith says Walker's always getting injured. Going
That's
back
true.
to the Charbonnet had to carry them several times before he tore his ACL.
True.
Yeah, absolutely. Charbonnet was
Charbonnet's the reason they're probably
Yeah.
letting him go.
Yeah.
These two corners are good, and the Titans need corners. We don't have any.
Right.
Here's another one, a former Vol, and I would jump all over this kid, Alontae Taylor, 27 years
From
old from the
Manchester,
Saints.
Manchester.
Yeah.
I would go after him if I'm the Titans day one on free agency. That's who I want on my team because he plays nasty the way the Titans are going to want to play with
And the
Salah.
crowd would like him too.
Oh yeah.
Yes. Alontae
Yeah.
Taylor would be a good one.
Played it where?
Manchester and
Where-
in Coffee County.
Oh, Coffee County. You always talking about Coffee County earlier. weren't you?
Yeah.
But that one we weren't talking about
And
football.
then he
we
went
were
to
talking about
Tennessee,
basketball.
and he'd big crowd.
Oh yeah,
he'd
would.
be
That would
good.
give him a boost. Playing in
Right.
front of a crowd that's real friendly to him.
Right.
You know.
Mhm. I met the young man
Yeah.
back when he was in high school. His cousins played for Huntland, and he came over and watched them. You're talking about a super good guy.
Yeah.
He's super good.
I
young
heard
man.
that.
He is.
Well, the
Top
Titans
notch.
need corners, so he would make a great addition. Or either one of these Seattle guys. The Tariq Woolen guy is a 6'4" corner. You don't see that often.
Hey, I
And he can
trust his
play.
coaching staff. They're gonna do a good job.
I trust the coaching staff, but I'm one of them. Everywhere I see somebody's going out and spend this big money on free agents, they don't pan out most of the time. They don't pan out. Or they get hurt.
There's a
and then-
reason why the other team lets them go.
And there's a reason why they're letting
That's
them
right.
go.
Yeah.
Exactly. There's something back there.
Yeah, I
Like
agree.
like you were talking about some of those others. I forget who it was. Bruce Pearl.
Yeah.
Why did there's something back there? Well, there's something going on with all these others that they've got their mindset on something's
Yeah.
happening. Now, just because he's not fitting what you're doing right now doesn't mean he not fit what
Right.
this bunch is doing.
When you're paying quarterbacks what you pay them, once you've paid the quarterback, you have to cut players because you can't pay everybody.
And
That's why these teams on a rookie deal with a quarterback where you're not paying $50-70 million a year, you can spend money in free agency.
And-
Once
and-
you paid the quarterback, you can't do it anymore.
Right.
I know Bill's fixing to love this, okay, and he's fixing to get all it. But you know who I've heard Bill's boy at the Titans, the quarterback that the Mayo,
Oh,
Lettuce.
yeah,
Mayo.
Mayo man.
yeah. You know who I've heard interested in him?
Who?
The Rams.
Well, send him a bus there.
Yeah.
Take that
Because-
bus there
because
and
what
send him
they're-
on up there.
What they're saying is, you can put him in the system, let him learn, because when he got.
I'll buy the plane tickets. He
I was
comes.
gonna say, can we get him a bus?
Hey,
you know,
hey,
But the thing
Go.
about it is,
Tell 'em
the Titans haven't been able to develop their quarterbacks.
No,
They get them and throw them
it's a
in,
different deal now. Though.
Well,
but
let me-
not for everybody.
Did y'all
Okay,
not
watch
for
Dable on his
everybody.
press conference this week? He feels good about Cam Ward. You can just kind of tell
Oh yeah,
he likes Cam Ward.
It's called
yeah.
the OTP, the official Titans podcast with a radio announcer, and I watched it last night. They had the offensive and defensive coordinators on. It was very good. It's on YouTube. It's good, something to check out. Dayball was
We're gonna be a
excellent.
lot better next year.
yeah.
We're gonna be
I
better.
don't
guys.
disagree with that.
It's time for us to get out of here. I want to say one thing though. Have y'all noticed? Just over the course of time, we talk about NFL football year round, and we mentioned that
Mhm.
last year about how they
They've
ran it.
done a good job.
We
marketing
hadn't
it.
mentioned the NBA since we've sat down at this table. Is it irrelevant now? All right, that's
I
all I'm
didn't
gonna
even
say.
know they had.
I think they
didn't-
still play. I'm not
I didn't know
sure.
there was.
Like next weekend, the
Hey.
NFL Combine starts.
Yeah, that's right.
Y'all know that I didn't even know there's basketball after high school.
I know.
I didn't know.
Guys, we got to get out of here.
There's
There's something to think about, though. We
Yeah.
talk about college football, of course, our local high school
Our
stuff,
local high
college
school.
football, college basketball, and NFL.
And we really don't talk much MLB. I don't know much about it.
No, I mean,
I-
it's not as relevant. It's not America's game anymore.
And
NFL
It's
is.
the Dodgers world.
And we've
Oh,
got
okay.
we've got to start talking about our local stuff, but we got to get our kids. We got to get coaches to get
Yeah.
people to get kids' names in here.
Yeah, I
That's
know.
something we
I
haven't
know.
we haven't hit out on.
We just
a
don't
whole
see
lot
it.
lately.
We're not able to get to all the games.
Right.
But we're doing the best we can, and we're having
You'll be-
fun.
you'll
And
be
I
there.
hope
You'll
everybody
see-
else is having
You'll
fun.
see the two today. I'll be at Cascade to see all that.
All right, guys.
You know, Chevels at
At Coffee County,
Coffee
playing
County,
Cookville, both games
starting
at
at
2 and
2
3:30. 2 o'clock.
So
At
two and
Battle
immediately
of Bedford
following.
at
Yeah.
Cascade starting at 3:00.
All right. Thanks for watching, everybody. Thanks to our sponsors once again, First Bank here in Shelbyville and Piggly Wiggly. Save big at the pig. And
Kincaid.
Service.
Company.
where services are middle name.